To me, cooking just means creativity. I absolutely love that feeling of producing a dish and seeing somebody eating it and enjoying it. The desire is in the art of flavour, the art of creating that flavour combination, making it delicious, having like bursts of acidity, sourness, saltiness, sweetness. I'm Steve Drake, founder of Sorrel Restaurant, Steve Drake Food and Sorrel Social. So my journey as a chef started in the 90s, and when I was 17 I left home, I moved to London, went to the Ritz Hotel, did an apprenticeship. Incredible, absolutely loved it. But it was very old school back in the 90s, very regimented kitchens, you know, and you weren't required to be creative. You just had to do as you were told. This is how chef wanted it. This amount of sauce, this amount of chicken or beef or carrots or whatever. And as long as you did as you were told, you got on really well, and you were recreating another master's dish, if you like. So then when I came to open my own restaurant, then like the whole creativity thing really sort of flooded out of me, and I was like, it was amazing, and I could, you know, try all these ideas that I'd been keeping inside me forever, like they'd been in there. You know, I'm trying to think of an example, like we did some elderflower and lavender with blueberry was an incredible combination I'd been wanting to try out for years in a dish, and you know, and I kind of wasn't given the opportunity. But now seems like another transition. So the transition from working for all these great chefs I did for over 20 years, running my restaurants in and around Surrey. And now this next chapter, the new chapter, feels different again. It's like, you know, I really want to give people those opportunities. Sorrel was my third opening, I think it is, of a restaurant. And when it came to Sorrel, I felt I had this incredible opportunity to take all these things that I'd learned over the years and seen, and I had a bit of a blank canvas, particularly for the kitchen setup. I had a complete free rein to create a space that really worked for me. Sorrel is very unique because we are flavour focused. The dishes are intriguing, quite interesting, but also have a feeling of familiarity, that they're not alien. It's such a fast pace now. I think with social media and, you know, has really made a huge impact. We have access to what chefs are doing in Tokyo, San Francisco, Sydney, you know, Dorking. So I think the evolution of that is, I've kind of felt that we needed to continue the legacy of Sorrel. I was looking for somebody to come in and help me run Sorrel, and for me to focus on the business side of things a bit more and use that creativity that I've learned from cooking, bring that into there, but also allow somebody to come in and sort of look after the food, show their own creativity, their flair, their imagination, their professionalism and their drive. I think bringing Alex in is definitely part of that same momentum, that natural step for Sorrel. Alex is an incredible chef, but he's not only an incredible chef, he's an incredible person in the kitchen. He's very good with how he talks to his team, how he trains them, how he organises the kitchen. He's incredible at communicating with the customers. He's a very special guy, a really talented guy, and you know, I think he's probably one of the most talented chefs in the country.
I'm Alex Payne, chef patron at Sorrel Restaurant in Dorking. So I've always loved cooking, I loved everything about it. I started off at the bottom, as most chefs do now. I started off as a kitchen porter, and then when I started realising how exciting it is to be working in the kitchen, I've worked my way up through kitchens in London, and then moved out into sort of Michelin style restaurants. And I fell in love with Michelin. I fell in love with tasting menus, and that's exactly what I wanted to do from then on. I worked my way up in Michelin star kitchens to management positions, and then now I've finally got a Michelin star in my own name, which is an amazing achievement. What sets me apart as a chef is my unique style, the approach to not just the cooking, it's about the flavours, using modern techniques. We'll be bringing our sort of creative flair, not just in the kitchen, but also into the restaurant as well. Sorrel's had some amazing achievements in the last few years, and that's something we want to build on. The legacy here at Sorrel is amazing, and we just want to carry on that. We just want to see what we can bring here. We're going to be using some of the best quality ingredients we've got in the UK. We're going to be using tomatoes from a little farm called Nutbourne over in West Sussex, and these are the best tomatoes in the UK. We're also going to be using some chocolate that's from a single origin estate over in Cuba. We're going to be pairing it with stuff like hazelnuts and Armagnac. We're going to be using some of the best fish. These are wild caught fish from different areas in the UK. We've got some lovely Scottish cod, we've got some turbot, we've got amazing brill. These are all amazing stuff that we're really excited to be bringing to Sorrel.
So if I had to describe this new chapter in one word, it's going to be legacy.
I'm really, really excited to be welcoming you here at Sorrel.
Yeah, that's it. Nice.
That's it. One cut Alex, they call me.